Welcome back to the Will Makaway YouTube live stream. We thank you for stopping by. Comment, like, subscribe. We got 2 stories tonight, so this might not be a long one, but we're gonna see. Officer takes I guess we're gonna call her a suspect, into the back of the police cruiser. What happened there? We're gonna discuss that. And we got a woman that was hit with a brick. Claims she was hit with a brick after she refused advances from a man that was trying to pursue her. So her story is he got mad and she got hit with a brick. So if you want to replay, give us a like and a comment and subscribe, and we're gonna bring the panelists up. We're gonna get into it.
What up? What up?
What's going on, man? How's it going?
Excellent.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, I appreciate you joining the panel. So I guess we're gonna go straight into the first story. All right. You can hear me good? My mic coming through clear?
Oh yeah, you coming through loud and clear.
All right. So this is a officer, and we're gonna go straight into it. I guess I think the person that recorded this footage on the screen here. One moment, let me get this going for y'all here. All right. So let's see what this fella got to say about this situation, and then I'm gonna get y'all input, and then we're gonna go on ahead. If you want me to pause it, I'll pause it, and I might even pause it and give my little commentary. But without further ado, let's see what this Maryland officer was doing with this young woman.
We were just trying to have a good time, go to play soccer.
Nelson Ochoa says he was in South Lawn Park in Oxon Hill on Labor Day enjoying a game of soccer with other families when a Prince George's County police cruiser pulled up and parked. He doesn't know what made him start to record, but he did.
As soon as I started recording, a car pulled up and then a young lady came out.
He recorded the two appearing to embrace and kiss and then get into the back of the officer's.
All right, we got any comments before we even get deeper into this for what you already just seen just now? What can you tell me about that?
Man, look, you already know what it is with this. I mean, it looks suspicious. That's all I got to say.
It looks suspicious?
He definitely didn't read her Miranda, right? So
yeah, don't like he following protocol right now.
Right, but could he be that silly to pull up at a public place where it could be other people? It just seemed like to me as an officer, you couldn't be this dumb.
Yeah. Where is this again now?
This is in Maryland.
Depends on which head you're thinking with.
He ain't thinking with the head on his head.
No, he's not on the swivel. Let's continue.
Squad car.
We couldn't believe what we were seeing, and then what really made us go like, wow, like this is crazy is when, like I said, when the car started rocking a little bit to the left and right, that's when we were like, wow, this is crazy. And broad daylight with kids around. He was in the car for about...
Wow. I mean, just wow.
He said the car was rocking.
He said the car was rocking for a while. They sat there for about 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, I haven't been in the back of a police cruiser. From my understanding, it's hard plastic seats back there. There's not really nothing comfortable in the back of a cruiser.
I guess she had to do what she had to do to get out of her whatever situation she was in. I don't know.
That's about to be my next thing.
That wasn't his first time. That wasn't his first time.
No.
He looked real comfortable back there.
Yeah. That's rough right there, man. Let's see.
35 to 40 minutes.
Afterward, he says both quickly drove away in separate directions. Prince George's County Police released a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying they were aware of the video and are investigating to determine the circumstances. They tell the I-Team they have identified the officer, though they have not released his name. Multiple police sources tell me it's Francesco Marlette, seen here in this picture.
Francesco.
Paul, yeah.
We were
Francesco Marlette. What ethnicity is that?
I don't know,
Foreign.
but definitely foreign.
I sound Italian or something. I don't know.
I hope this man ain't got no family. I
French,
don't know what
maybe?
Yeah, I don't know what's on the screen right now, but maybe this is family.
He's got a family.
Oh, he got a family?
Oh yeah, he got a family. He got a whole family.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
Lord.
they just posted a picture of him, with he and his wife, going inside with their kids.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, he has
Wow.
a whole family.
He royally screwed up.
Yeah.
He did
But
that on he did that on purpose. He didn't care.
So, do you think there's possibly somebody he met outside the job and say, "Well, I'm on duty, but just meet me here," or somebody that he met on the job, far as got in trouble and owe him a favor for getting that so-called individual out of trouble?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways that people go out there and try to, meet up.
You ain't lying,
So
God, dog.
anything's possible. She could have looked cold out there on the side corner of the park, and he thought he could give her a little warmth. I don't know.
Let's see what they got to say.
On him back in 2016 when he was accused of beating his then girlfriend's 3-year-old son. In 2019, the father of that child told me in an exclusive interview that he was trying to keep Marlette away from his son.
He would say, "Daddy, Francesco," which is his mom's boyfriend, hits me in my face. And
So this here is the baby daddy of the kids that Francesco is now dating.
Mm-hmm.
So now it looks like they're going down the road, just go ahead and just smear this man all the way through right now. This ain't got nothing to do with him going backseat with that girl.
Well, I guess with this, they're just highlighting the fact that nothing ever really came of what happened in this instance, because he knocked the kid unconscious.
Wow. Yeah.
And he was placed on administrative leave, but then now he's right back on the streets.
He definitely a rogue cop.
hits me in my stomach, and he's really mean.
According to the boy's medical records, the 3-year-old was spanked, resulting in a head injury. The Prince George's officers who responded that day ruled it an accident. A grand jury disagreed and charged Marlette.
Yeah, that ain't no accident. You whip somebody into a head injury. Ain't no way that's no doggone accident.
Spanking that's from the behind, not in the head, in the face.
Right. He just swinging the belt all kind of which ways.
Yeah.
Belt, hand, whichever. He didn't. He put some force behind that.
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't no accident.
Oh no, definitely not.
No, hell no.
But after agreeing to anger management, Marlette never stood trial. The charges were dropped, his record expunged, and he was back on the force. His attorney declined to comment on the case at the time. A few years later, Marlette is making news again, now, in this viral video.
I woke up this morning and it had 2 million views already.
Ochoa says he hopes police will take a...
He done hit a lick.
He went viral.
Yeah, he done hit a lick. Internet lick.
Yeah.
Great day. He said he woke up in the morning, he had 2 million.
And police being a slime ball.
Yeah.
Close look at what's going on in this video.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught all of that on camera so Prince George can see the type of officers they have in office, working.
Oh, wow. So like I said, that's a quick one. Ain't really much to go off of besides what we see there, because we ain't hearing from the officer. We don't know who the girl is, because every video that I see, they got a face blurred out.
Well, the wife came out, and she came out earlier and said some stuff about it. She said it wasn't her first time with her husband. Or they've been doing it for a while.
No.
Is what I found earlier. So
he was on the escapade.
And she said that she hopes the mistress rots in hell.
Oh wow. Let me see here. Well, if the mistress knew the wife, then she could have some, I guess, bad blood towards. But I understand if you the husband, I mean you the wife of the man that's doing this, you gonna be mad regardless. But this more on the man.
Oh, it's definitely on the man. I mean, he's
Oh yeah, yeah.
bad judgment.
Yeah.
Look like one of them, either him or his wife were Marine. They got a Marine flag. They have a Marine flag hanging outside of their home.
He definitely look like a Marine. He look crazy.
Yeah, he do. He do.
So the woman was identified as Virginia Pinto.
Oh, really?
Pinto.
Yeah, they have there's a photo of her.
Hold on, let me see. Let's see. I'm late to the party. Virginia, like the state.
Yeah. Pinto. Pinto, Pinto bean.
I appreciate this inside information. Just one moment, gang. I'm researching this on the fly.
Oh.
You can find it on the New York Post. It's like the first article up top.
Oh, it's coming up.
That's a dirty cop.
Oh, it's coming up. Oh wow. Let's present to the audience, Miss Pinto, and she got packed with some beans. Let's see what we got here for you guys. Now, for my research, this is who is Virginia Pinto.
So it would
Does
be.
this look like the correct person?
No,
That
so
look like-
it's the second row, the third one over, the girl with the her hand resting on, or her chin resting in her hand.
Right there.
Yeah.
That girl ain't look that light now. These look like two different females. What's going on here?
The wife. One's the wife.
Oh, okay, that's the wife.
No, the wife is in the U.S. Army.
Oh.
And this is the one that was in the
And
back.
then- yeah, that was the one in the back.
Oh. That one in that video look a little darker than that.
Yeah, look a little darker.
I don't know. The dude did have an iPhone, so give him a, you know.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do something here.
Might have to do some enhancement.
Yeah, give me one moment. I've seen some other pictures.
Here, I got the link. If you want me, I can put it in the chat. And,
That'll work.
let me see.
Bunch of tomfoolery going on here.
Best comments.
Yeah, we got something from the NY Post, but they want to show me a bunch of ads.
All right, I just posted it in the private chat.
What a coincidence. Look like the same link that I got it going on right now.
Regardless, it's negligence.
One moment.
Major negligence.
No, he just didn't care.
Yeah. He
It's-
out in the wide
he
open.
just
He's
didn't-
like, God, he ain't even. God, dog, man, what you doing? What you doing, buddy?
Yeah, major negligence.
He should have been fired.
Oh. It says suspended right now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come to that. All right, let me pull up this link.
He got the force looking bad.
Just bear with me, guys. Got it coming up right now. They're just killing it with the ads on here. Your link trying to load. All right, there we go. All right. Though we're gonna get into the good stuff here. All right. I don't know why it won't let me go full screen with it. Anyway, we'll just watch it from here. Let's see what they got going.
Mira, pisando está, mira. No, yo lo acordaba, lo voy a mandar.
All right, now, so this right here, a photograph with his wife and kids just hours since called him out on Facebook. So this is him right here with the baby.
Yep, that's him. Yep.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, so the one with the dreads, I think it might have been the opposite way around. If this is the wife right here. And there's the Marine flag right there. Oh wow. No, I just can't. I guess it is. How can you be that stupid? Okay, you got a police cruiser. Maybe it was an unmarked car. You can't drive anywhere in a police car that's not unmarked and not stick out like a sore thumb. Do y'all agree or disagree?
Oh yeah, especially if you're at a park. I mean,
right. You got all this paint, big letters on the side, lights, and all kind of bull going on. I mean, what? I don't know. He must have had a real bad day at the house before he left with with his wife. Must have had a real bad day with the wife and them kids.
I don't know what
if it was worth
going on.
Your job on the line, but hey,
yeah, that's bad.
People just don't care anymore. It seems like. I mean,
yeah. All right, then. Well, I guess we'll close out. There ain't really much we can say about that one besides what we done said. But shoot, yeah, he gonna lose his job. So let's get to, I guess, the more exciting story of the evening. Woman hit with a brick. Deuce, what you know about this one?
First off, the girl is a social media influencer, big time.
Go ahead.
It's video of her slapping men in the face in public, just outright abusing men. She's a feminist. She's a lesbian.
Oh, she's a lesbian too?
She's definitely a lesbian.
mm-hmm.
How and then when you literally get hit in the face with a brick, it's all about women's rights and women's empowerment, and you can do everything without women don't need men until she got hit in the face with a brick. Now she's calling them for men. So
yeah.
I
seen a video online of her actually slapping a white dude and then walking off and twerking. I'm not sure if that was a setup.
See if you can pull up the original video with the brick.
That's what I couldn't find. They got the actual. All of you I see is her crying with her face on. They got a video of her actually getting hit.
No,
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
I haven't seen that either. No, I haven't seen that.
That's what I'm saying. It might be a hoax.
But they did say that she was known to go and cause controversy because one of the guys that was there and refused to step in, he's come out and spoken out as to why he refused to step in, because everyone around there knew her antics. Like, she was always out there trying to start stuff and dared anybody to start stuff, and apparently she finally got somebody to start something, and now she crying on it. And, she got over $30,000 raised.
35 now.
Yeah, on her GoFundMe.
Yeah, let me do a share screen when you can.
Okay. Soon as you present it, I'll pull you up. All right.
Let's check this one out.
Yeah, dude in the middle.
Y'all hear the
Yo,
audio?
this man just hit me in my face with a
Yeah.
This black man just was, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me fucking with grab the rock and it hit me in my fucking face, and I want to give him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit?
Look at her face.
Y'all see that shit?
I feel like something.
Well, can you pause for me? Can you pause for me?
Shut up, people,
I can't. I can't pause it. I don't know how to.
Y'all gonna let a man
No,
hit
it's
me
a
like
real. You're on TikTok.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, it won't let me pause it for whatever reason.
Well, let me ask this question. I don't know how hard this brick was thrown or how light or how dense this brick is. Because you get hit with a brick, I don't think you got time to record this and say, look at these people and look at what's going on. And you
Instead of her calling the police, calling somebody, you immediately start. If I get hit in the face with a brick, I'm not about to start recording to post it on TikTok and all the stuff.
Yeah,
why aren't you calling the police?
Yeah, you're gonna be so shocked from getting hit with this brick. I mean, she's not bleeding, so I don't know how hard or soft or how hard this brick was thrown.
I don't see no lacerations. I don't see our face is swole.
Right.
Not saying she didn't get hit in the face with a brick, but it's just real suspicious. It's fishy.
Now, and from some of the antics I've seen online, if a man, I don't know, because we don't got the video of the brick being thrown, the man doing the holler and all that stuff like that. The kind of person she is, if he did holler in a so-called polite way, right?
Mm-hmm.
She probably spazzed out on him anyway. Not saying it warrants getting hit in the head with a brick, but just from seeing what she's been doing online, like I said, don't let him warrant getting hit in the head with a brick, but this is a disrespectful woman. Can I say that?
I can agree.
Yeah. A lot of people believe she's very disrespectful.
Right.
Let me see what this man talking about. Hold up.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead with your footage.
Got hit in the face with a brick don't mean that's what happened to her. That's what the agenda is for you to believe. Wake up.
I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men. It was like
a woman was hit in the face with a brick by a black man.
Sounds she cutting corners with her story too.
He asked for her phone number and she didn't give it to him. So he hit her in the face with a brick in front of other people. Do you have video proof of this? Do any of you have we not learned yet? Have we not learned or grown yet? No, you haven't.
When you get the chance, go back to the
all I got.
Because dude, right there was I was one of the men who stood.
She did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it.
Okay.
Yes, I was sitting by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays.
He gonna watch.
She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him.
I can't really hear.
I don't condone that type of behavior.
Hold on.
But once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself.
For whatever reason, it's coming through my screen. It ain't coming through the audio. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me get my.
Well, that's okay. You work on that.
Basically with him, he's so far he's the only one to come out and speak about his what he saw, his eyewitness account. So
let's see this video when she abusing a man.
Yeah, that's what we said. It's not gonna be more than just some bruising. And you get hit with a brick and you get up instantly and pull out your phone. You don't know. You're gonna be down on the ground holding your face. You're gonna be like, what the hell going on?
Watery eyes, crying.
Yeah. So this
busted lip.
Mm-hmm. This is a character profile of this person that get hit with a brick.
Hold on.
What you got to say?
Now, what if that man? Hold up. I want to be on camera for this.
Go ahead.
What if that man would have just right outside her head, right there, then and there, just an instant reaction?
Black Lives Matter.
He would have had every right because he got struck first.
Right, I'm defending myself at that point.
Yeah,
man, woman. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is in Texas, so she could have got blown away legally.
Yeah, that's assault.
Yeah, she could have. That man could have pulled out a rifle and unloaded right there, if he wanted to.
You ever fuck with Brianna Taylor ever again? What have I ever done to?
His glasses stayed on his face. That's impressive.
Yeah, she barely hit him.
Yeah, but you know, it's assault. Might be simple assault, but it's assault.
No, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life.
Well, I guess, you know, this might be unfortunate, but I guess he definitely raising funds off of this getting hit with the brick thing. It's a shame.
What's the girl name?
It's a shame that it's come to that. I don't know what this girl name. I seen her. How you doing, Mr. V-Rock?
Kiara Davis.
Hey, how y'all doing this evening?
We doing all right.
Man, I got it. I found a GoFundMe.
You wanna pull that up? And
yeah. Hold on. Let me I'm gonna show you how much she got off you fools.
Yeah, I see like 35,000.
Oh, it's more than that.
She made more than Oprah and The Rock.
I got it up. Yeah. 37,000.
All right, somebody hit me with a brick.
Somebody hit you with a brick.
Make sure they use the good picture of her too.
Look, she got $37,000 off of that. Help Rada recover.
462 people just donated. Anonymous $1,000.
Yeah, 1,300 total donations. 462 just donated. A bunch of fools. Go ahead. That's what I think.
Well, you know, it's probably, you know, mostly women
and simps.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why was she hit with the brick anyway?
In the first place, that's the question. What provoked the man to get that pissed off that I'm about to hit her with a brick? Like, you ain't punched the girl, you ain't.
Well, see, that's what I was trying to. That video that you were trying to play earlier, the one that was just playing through your screen. That guy supposedly said that he was there, said that she was provoking him, provoked the guy. Like that was one of the things that she was constantly doing was provoking guys and taunting them, saying, "Well, what you gonna do about it? You're not gonna do anything." And supposedly that's why he was like, "Well, you know, we'll see about that." And upside the face.
I see if I could pull up that video, but for Mr. V-Rock, we're going to what she claimed happened.
With a brick and all these black men just hit me. Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock and it hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all.
Well, she just said grab a rock. Did y'all hear that? Did she say grab a rock?
Yeah, she said grab the rock.
So it went from a brick to a rock now, or from a rock to a brick.
Well, to be fair, she did get clocked upside the head, so maybe she's a little confused.
Okay.
Just fucking watch. You don't see that shit? You don't see that shit?
Now, Mr. V-Rock, somebody get hit with a brick or a rock. Is the next thing you think somebody will do is be pulling out their phone, recording, or will you be in agony pain?
No. If she's in pain, she will not pull out her phone.
No.
When pain hits you, you're not thinking about a phone. You're not thinking about social media. You're not thinking about getting attention. You're thinking about trying to relieve your pain.
Right.
That's just me.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'd agree if this was like, you know, the old school society that we grew up with. But nowadays, people will be quick to pull out their phones and record versus actually giving anybody any aid or assistance if they're in trouble.
Right.
So they're all about, you know, what's that? What clout when she has a social media following, so she got to put something out there to get her views up.
Right.
Even if it does mean holding on for an extra 20 seconds or whatever like that, you know, hey, that's that's just for the views, just for the clicks, just for the likes. I mean, look, if she hadn't done that, she wouldn't have gotten over $50,000.
Yeah. So, okay, what is her background? I just want to get this right first. You know, she's straight, gay.
She's gay. She's a lesbian.
Okay.
A lesbian.
So she have relationships with other women, but now she wants the men to protect her.
Right.
But she don't want no man for intimacy.
No, she got she's a single mother. So she did want a man.
So she have been with a man before, and then she just decided to change team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And see, this is what I'd say about some of the LGBTQ community. And I don't mean to sound chauvinistic.
Okay.
But some women, when they felt like they've been hurt by men, then they're gonna go and get a woman because they feel like the pain that the woman will not hurt them as bad. Now, when they start making all these same-sex marriage legal, do you know that over half of them that went and got married, over 50% went and got divorced within less than a year?
Yeah, I heard that.
And
yeah.
She's actually a Somali woman. She's not even African American like a black African American woman.
Right.
She's Somali.
Right.
Somalian.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something.
So now this is the problem I got. Now you get hit in the break from whatever interaction you think everybody around supposed to jump in. Now, this woman known for having a lot of mouth, and we're gonna go to the video that Rush the Truth was talking about the reason why people wasn't helping, basically. Because she got a feisty mouth. People just ain't getting involved when nothing they got to do with them. If they, you know, if they don't see it as being a totally unfair situation, like you know, it's like somebody just randomly like attacking you, like she claiming, but no, you can't expect everybody around you just to jump in.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas.
I don't want to sound like a hypocrite.
All right, so let's see if we can find
and you said it's Somalia, right?
Yeah.
Now, I just heard on another site that Somalia, in most cases, they don't even identify with us as Negroes, black people.
American blacks.
American black. They don't identify with us.
No, they Africans. They don't, I mean, a lot of them, it's a lot of tension between American blacks and African blacks, and you know, it ain't all on the same page. I'll say that. Right.
They don't identify with the American black because, see, I had an African tell me years ago, they said that we bow down to the white man too much.
Oh, wow. But what they doing?
Exactly. Okay, let's look at South Africa. There was millions and millions of black people, and there was like 100,000 for the white minority government, and they bow down to them. And people like Stephen Biko, and he was killed. Nelson Mandela was jailed for years, and while he was in jail, then his wife Rennie was doing she made the Mandela football team. She was doing all them boys, and It was a mess.
Wow.
But I don't want to get off a course. I just, I just don't understand how this woman want now for men to protect her when she probably ignored men in the past.
It's a reason. I see Aisha. Say I don't know why she got attacked. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know why she got attacked, but if a random woman gets hit by a man in public or is fighting a woman, other men will normally step in, and that's true. But it had to be a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I only seen the video where she slapped the white dude first, and the other video we just showed.
She can get away with it.
Yeah, she has a reputation of being a troublemaker. So whatever.
She's a social media personality, celebrity, whatever you want to call them.
Trying to be, I guess.
The girl slapped the white man, then started twerking in the middle of the street, man. Like, what?
Well, see, you also got to. Wow. I mean, again, like she's a feminist, and normally, what do feminists do? They go out and say they don't need a man, right? Because she even has a post where she's like, women, we are the protectors, these men ain't, she's just down in men, and that's what that's what the feminists today do. They say that they don't need a man. They get upset if a man opens a door for them. So what do a lot of men do? They hesitate. They were like, well, she says she don't need a man, so I don't want to offend her. I don't want her to get mad at me because, she said she don't need a man to help her. So I don't want to, I don't want to make her upset and feel like that I'm trying to swoop in like a knight in shining armor, so a lot of guys, they do step back. I've seen, or I've even heard from guys that are basically they were raised to be gentlemen, opening the doors for women. And he's like, I don't know if I should still do that because they get mad at me. I was like, no, you keep doing it. That's you. If they get mad, let them get mad. But if that's what you believe in, then continue to do it. Now, the guy that, again, I know you guys haven't found the video yet, but that guy, he was getting highly criticized for not stepping in. But at the same time, he was still getting support from others that were, because he was saying the reason why he didn't step in, he was like, she over here, she's always asking for it. She's always haunting guys. And he's like, I got a family to go to at the end of the day. I'm trying to make it home to my kids. I don't want to get hurt, killed, or over you when this is what you want to do. So he's like, the violence, the rock, brick, fist to the face, whatever she got, he didn't condone it. He thought it was wrong. Not saying that she deserved it,
right?
But he was getting backlash for not stepping in and being the hero.
But directly, right?
Now, can I say something about the hero real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell a little life story. This was years ago, years and years ago. I live in South Carolina. South Carolina, my home. I remember I knew a young lady who from Brooklyn, New York, and we had a relationship. So she wanted me to move to Brooklyn, New York, but I'm a country boy, so I wasn't feeling that anyway. So I looked in the newspaper because I believe I got some confirmation on this. God gave me confirmation, and I seen that someone moved from Camden, Kershaw County, South Carolina to New York. They went in the subway trying to defend a woman, and they were stabbed to death. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the fact that sometimes we'll go trying to defend somebody, trying to be a hero, and we end up being zeroed out.
That's what I was about to get to. Who's to say you go up trying to defend this girl, somebody pull out a pistol, AR-15, AK-47, a knife. You come up to this girl trying to defend her honor, and you get killed over something.
Right.
And let's not forget, like, we don't even know who the guy was. We don't know how big he was. He could have been some big old brawly dude, stuff like that. Then the guy that Will found the video on, he probably was a shrimp compared to him. So I don't know. Maybe he felt intimidated.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say. We don't got no suspect or anything like that.
That's the conspiracy about this whole thing. Where's the guy that? I mean, it should be some kind of evidence or something somewhere, some camera. Somebody should have seen somebody or something.
Yeah,
right.
But in my opinion, is she making it more serious than what it is? And the reason I say that is because she was able to put out a phone and then record herself.
Right.
You didn't see any disfigurement on her face. I don't think I even seen her bleeding.
That's what we said. Now this is the video.
So,
go ahead.
It was not that serious. You have to remember, it's a woman, you know, who's a social media celebrity. I don't know what to call them, but her whole point is down in men. Deuce, do you know who I'm talking about? Because Dr. Ume and another guy, they got on her, but it's Senna, something like that. I can't remember her name. I keep thinking Cindy, Senna, something like that. But her whole site is just down in men, just dogging men out because she feel like any black man out there is not worth the ground they walk on.
She on YouTube?
She is.
You not talking about Cynthia G, is it?
That's
Cynthia
it.
G. That's Cynthia G. That's who it is.
That's it.
Exactly who it is.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Cynthia G. I know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
Well, she actually started attacking white people, but then her channel got getting YouTube started messing with her, you know, taking down her channels and messing up her money and all that. And then she got into it with a black dude and it didn't go well. So she switched her whole program up to bashing men. But when she initially got on YouTube, it was about bashing white people. And she just switched the whole thing up.
Real, that's a pattern. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Candace Owens, you know, she started on the liberal side. Right. I think Diamond Silk started defending Sandra Bland, the lady who was mysteriously hung in the jail in Texas. And I think what happens, and I'm going to tell you what happened on this side, on the liberal side. Here's what happened with liberal, when you call yourself defending liberals. Some of the people that you defend the most will be the ones to turn their back on you the quickest.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell the story about the congressman of my district. We talked about him last week. The one that probably need a mental competency test along with the rest of the seniors. Clyburn.
Go ahead.
So back in 2020, I was downtown Columbia. They had an event, and I went to the event. I got to talk to Congressman Clyburn. So I said, well, Congressman, who are you gonna endorse for the presidential election? Oh, I'm undecided. And yeah, this was like maybe less than 2 weeks before he made that long, drawn out speech about how his wife told him to go with Joe. Go with Joe. Right. But when I talked to you, your wife was already dead. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that some of these folks, you know, this is why a lot of people who when our minds get opened, we see a lot of the, as Deuce would say, Democrats for who they really are.
Right.
Because I don't have anybody I'm supporting. But then less than a week later, and however many thousands of dollars he got from the Biden campaign, he gave this long, drawn out speech, and then he had the fish fry to feed the black people fish.
Yeah.
And said I've been with Joe, I'm behind Joe. But dude, less than 2 weeks ago, you said you didn't know. So this is why a lot of the people who wakes up goes along, get away from that liberal side, because liberal only thing they trying to do is win votes.
Yeah.
And once they get our vote, then we don't mean anything to them.
Yeah, you're right. But back on this, I know.
My bad.
Rush the Truth, just the video you was talking about, and I was trying to find a clean one without so many edits. But I don't know why it's so hard to find one with the dude just talking. So hopefully we can make it through this, and hopefully it'll be all right. Basically, he explaining why people wasn't helping this girl that got hit with this rock/brick.
Help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserves that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention-seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior, but once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. For what? And now you get hit by a brick, and now you want to cry wolf? And I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. So don't, oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
So what do you think about that?
I agree with him wholeheartedly. Because of the fact that he was there. He knows this woman for who she is. She seeks attention. She seeks to make trouble. She's walking around smacking people. Now don't get me wrong. Now I don't go hitting women. I don't. That's not my thing. But women should not feel they had the right to put their hands on men and don't respect any kind of consequences or retribution.
Well, she didn't put her hands on him, which I don't think no matter what been said, she don't deserve to get hit with a brick or a rock or what it was. But I guess the point is, should there been help afterwards? I mean, and if there was help, what does that help look like? What's the truth? What does help look like after one get hit with a brick? Do we go and jump on him? I mean, like, you get hit with the brick, that's over. There's no fighting. There's no what. So we holding him till the police come.
So in a world where men are not afraid to come and defend a woman, no matter what, because again, like I said, like, we don't know what this guy looked like that allegedly clocked her upside the head and but looked like she got a fracture and whatnot, but still, regardless, like in the old in the old days, yes, a guy would intervene despite who was in the wrong. If a woman was getting assaulted, beat, or whatever, he would step in because in his mind it's wrong regardless. A woman is a woman, so you're supposed to treat her respectfully. But again, women these days, they like to push the envelope. They like to come up there and they like to, I've seen plenty of videos where they expect to be able to take on a man and still not have him come and return the favor. So you know, I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, somebody should have gotten in, you know, all those guys out there should have intervened, said something, pulled him apart, be like, dude, she's not worth it, whatever. She, you know, and just let her go on her way. Don't give her what she's looking for, because ultimately that's what ended up happening.
But that's what I'm saying.
She got what she was looking for.
If he was just sitting there beating on her, I'm pretty sure they would have said, "Okay, man, that's a female."
Yeah.
But I'm saying, just like a one hit thing. Like, okay, he hit with the brick, then what? We jump on him and beat him up. We hold him till the police come. I mean, what we doing?
But okay,
this wasn't her first encounter with him.
Yeah, my thing is this. Okay, she got hit with the brick. She get on the phone on social media and go viral. Now, she would have got hit by the brick, and like Will was saying, if somebody was beating her up, or she got knocked out and was unconscious, okay, I could see intervening for her safety and health. But she got hit by a brick, immediately got on the phone and hollered, "Y'all see this?"
Right. These niggas ain't doing that. Now she said all these niggas ain't.
Right.
She talking SHIT about everybody that's out there. And then want help.
So yeah, to me, she didn't help herself by doing the video as soon as she got hit.
Right, exactly.
And then I go back to the video you showed, and this guy give us a background on her. And he said why he didn't help her. And I'm more than sure he was not the only one that felt that way. I mean, and you know, being a gentleman, yeah, you want to help women, want to help every woman that I can, because, you know, that's what I was taught. But we get the women like this who seek attention, who put themselves in harm's way, and then they want to be a victim afterwards. But to me, you can't be a victim on the phone.
Yeah, you're right about that. You can't be a victim on the phone. I mean, let's see what else she had to say.
Still, it's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, you know, I still got a mother. I still gotta teach. I still gotta work. I really just want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill me.
Ronald, I mean, Deuce, you think people want to kill her? If you're still there. I think Deuce might have fell asleep on the stream.
I don't know, but
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think anybody really wants to kill her. That could have been how she felt, because, again, a brick to the face is pretty extreme.
It is.
Given what we know so far.
It is. It's pretty extreme, but then I'm sorry. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. Okay. I can't help but to think that these are crocodile tears trying to get more money in your GoFundMe.
Yeah, she up to what we just looked at? 35,000?
Yes.
Was it 35? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was more than that.
It might have been more than that.
I think it was like 50 something, maybe 50 something, 60 something.
Oh wow!
Right.
I can't even chew food the next week.
And this just, I mean, this gonna be short lived, but just the beginning of the short living. After she's so-called healed up and all that, she gonna be back on this social media. She gonna be back.
Maybe she'll keep a greater distance between her and the guy that she taunts or something. Who knows? She might come up with a different approach.
I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Why do people want to hurt me so bad?
But see, yeah, this is part like V-Rock said, the crocodile tail. Because people don't want to hurt her. As we looked at the evidence, we presented the evidence. She was talking junk to a lot of people.
Yeah. It's not like they're just walking up to her and intentionally wanting to harm her.
Yeah, and throwing bricks at her.
If she's provoking it, and I mean, you know, she could have rubbed somebody the wrong way. They could have just had a bad day. Who knows? And then you come up in their face and start some mess. I mean, you the one who decided to open up that can of worms. You might as well, you know.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like I said, she got what she. This is what she wanted. This is what she wanted. I mean, she got what she ultimately wanted. She wanted a reaction, and now again she got She got the phone out real quick, and then she went and got it that GoFundMe, and those crocodile tears, they just could be tears of joy for all we know.
Right.
Just scrunching the face to make it look like she hurt and sad, but what's that around
But
her neck? Is that supposed to be a sling?
Mm-hmm.
When did she hurt her arm?
I have no idea. But where were these tears when she got hit with the brick?
She was on the phone.
She was on the phone.
She had to warm up to it first. She had to warm up to the idea. Maybe she didn't.
Yeah,
put enough emotion in it yet.
Look at these effing niggas out here. Where was the tears at then?
And there's still really no scrapes or anything on her face. Like
no,
I don't see any discoloration.
I don't see makeup running.
Yeah, it just it don't it don't smell right.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, something definitely ain't clean in the milk.
Because I think she still had time to put on makeup or whatever.
And like I said, what's the deal with the thing around the neck? I mean, I don't even think that's supposed to be a rope because it looks like there's a knot tied to the back.
Yeah, it look like she made a sling or something right there.
Yeah, so like when did she injure her wrist or arm, or when did that make it into the situation?
I don't know. V-Rock must have had a call or something. He fell off. But I'm gonna play this and I got some more commentary.
I really love my community, and just to know that like people hate me to this level, to this kind of level of violence. But still.
Okay, so let's go with that. Now, like I say, I don't think nothing warrants her getting physically hit from whatever she said. But I guess at the same time, what needs to be understood is that as a woman, especially in the days we live in now, because, it just ain't like back in the day where so many men just, worship ground that all women walk on. A lot of it now is like, if you raise up to a man like a man or something like that, they going to treat you like that. I mean, it might be sad to say, but that's the reality.
I mean, that's what they knew what they were doing when they did it, and they shouldn't be surprised at the outcome.
There you go.
I go back to the video of the young guy who said the reason why she didn't get any help because of the fact that she seeks attention. She does this. She wants to be a celebrity. She wants to have the fan base, what have you. And with all of that being said, this is just to me seeking attention.
Yeah. Now, there was a similar situation like this where the girl was totally innocent. I think maybe a year or two ago, it was a girl in New York was in a rough neighborhood. I think it was like it was a liquor store or something. And some dudes tried to holler, and she basically said no. But this all was on camera, and they busted her upside the head with a bottle. Now that was unfortunate, but she was just a regular woman. I just wasn't trying to be bothered with. But she was just in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, and people are crazy again. Like, we don't know anything about the guy himself. So, like I said, was this her first encounter with him? Was it as she said it was? It's just so far it's just 1.5 sided because we got a supposed eyewitness coming out and saying what he saw, but not once did he mention what the guy looked like.
Right. You got any commentary on that? On what just been discussed here, Deuce?
I just came back in, man. I'm sorry, I was on the phone, but go ahead. What was we talking about? What was the last conversation?
We was talking about the girl and that got hit with the brick. It's not warranted, but understand if you raise up by a man or some kind of crazy way, things like this can happen.
Which I guarantee you 100% she wasn't raised by no man. She was raised by a woman. She was raised with a single mother. Now, I'm wondering.
Maybe she fled. Somalians have been, fleeing Somalia lately. So,
you got I'm a rare breed. I was raised by a single mother, but I didn't grow up like that. That's just a whole different. I don't got animosity towards women like that. I don't got animosity like that. That's just, she grew up in a different mindset, and that's why she got hit in the face with a brick. I'm sorry, and that's why she's a lesbian. That's why she don't like men. That's why she's a feminist. But what do I know? I don't know.
You're a dude. You can't say those things. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Okay, and back to Deuce. Okay, a lot of women who are raised. I'm not saying all. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of them who are raised by single moms, animosity is placed in them from whatever situation they had with the father, with the man they had a baby from.
Yeah.
And the same animosity that was in the mom, it was probably placed in her as well.
Oh yeah.
And this is why I see have what they call the quote alternative lifestyle or whatever. It's because he has an animosity towards men. Didn't you say she have a child?
She's a single mother. She's a lesbian and a feminist.
Wow.
She's the quadruplet. She's a triplet. It's just
the trifecta.
Trifecta.
My bad, I'm back.
Yeah, so yeah.
She got a
bad. But then there are women who purposely go out here and have kids. They want a kid quicker than they want a husband or a man in their life.
They want a kid quicker. They want a kid more than they want a family and a man.
Yeah.
I've seen it to where.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh no, I've seen it to where, or heard it to where like again the whole feminist thing. A woman, a mother, she had sons, and she believed men were so toxic that she was willing to raise her sons up as girls just to avoid them being toxic men. She didn't want them to be manly. She didn't want them to be into all of the stuff that boys are into. She wanted to raise them as betas, basically. She didn't want any strong males in her family. She wanted them to just be weak, simple-minded men. Whenever they grew up, that's how she wanted to raise them. Just because she felt like men were just so ridiculously toxic. But she didn't have a problem having sex with the man to have kids.
A beta male simps.
Yep.
Right. And I guess that's what she would call all those people that didn't help her after she got hit with that brick. Or rock, whatever it was.
A fist, whatever. I mean, it didn't leave a scratch. I didn't even see her bruised.
Neither did I. I mean, the only thing I seen was the makeup money. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know you can go to the hospital for that these days. But I'm just joking. But going back to what's the truth, what she was saying about this, and guess what? What she was saying about, guys being raised by single mom to make them, a lack of a better term, feminine, is all too common. Because once again, animosity they got towards men. And it reminded me of a little cartoon I seen. There's a man walking out the house. Mom said, "I hate men." Daughter said, "I hate men." And then she had a little boy, and the little boy said, "I hate being a male."
Yeah, they think that's wrong, that's toxic, that's you got. I mean, if you're a man, you can't even speak on and there's certain things that they're like, oh, you can't speak on that. Like when it comes to a thing like abortion, they say, oh, that's not your body, you can't speak on it. So
right,
it takes a man to impregnate a woman. I mean,
that's right.
A woman can get pregnant on her own. She's not, what is it? Some of those animals, what, starfish or whatever, asexual, whatever those animals are.
Yeah,
You want to shut down,
the seahorse.
The man you want to shut down a man, and the other time make him seem like he's not needed, not wanted, that it's just, we'd be better off. You know how much stuff men actually do that women refuse to do or just straight up can't, just because of the difference between men and women, like the body structure, the mindset. You can't get a woman out there on the oil field and get as much progress out of her as you can a man.
No. But let me address one comment.
And let me share the screen when you get done with that. Go ahead.
Did she hit anyone in that situation? No, I see she didn't hit anyone in that situation. But what we're basically saying is, if she was just giving somebody a lip and talking crazy to him, it don't deserve her for her to get hit with the brick or the rock or whatever it was. Well, I'm saying you got to have an understanding. Just like if you go up in anybody's face and start screaming and getting crazy, understand it's a possibility that they might take it to another level.
But see, there's also there's also places where assault, even a verbal assault, is enough that they will, in certain states, a verbal assault is they'll let you walk even if someone come up and verbally assault you, then you turn around and clock them one good time. They're like, well, you assaulted him, so there's nothing we can do. But that's in some places. I'm not sure. I don't think Texas is like that, but that is in certain states or cities.
Right. Now, what you want to present, Mr. Deuce?
Give me a second,
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
Y'all can like the stream, comment.
Let me tell you where all this. This is where it all stemmed from.
Well, her getting hit in the head.
This is where it all stemmed from. This is where her mindset stemmed from. This right here.
With respect to the issue of whether lesbians should be able to get
I mean, don't you think this is a little bit of a stretch now?
Yeah, my feelings about this are constantly evolving. I struggle with this. I have friends. I have people who work for me.
He got a wife
who are in powerful, strong, long-lasting gay or lesbian unions, and they are extraordinary people. And this is something that means a lot to them, and they care deeply about.
No, it means a lot to you.
At this point, what I've said is that my baseline is a strong civil union that provides them the protections and the legal rights that married couples have, and I think that, and I think that's the right thing to do. But I recognize that from their perspective, it is not enough, and I think this is something that we're going to continue to debate, and I personally am going to continue to wrestle with going forward.
Hey, man,
what's your correlation with this video you showing with this girl getting hit with this brick and slash rock?
My correlation is her mindset, where it all derived from. Do you understand? Look, Bush 1 didn't legalize this. Didn't legalize gay marriage. Bush 2,
but she still would have been gay anyway.
Hold on, Bush 2 didn't legalize gay marriage. Obama did. Trump didn't legalize gay marriage. He went out his way to legalize gay marriage. What did he do for black people?
This ain't. I'm trying to bring you back to what the girl getting hit with the brick.
All right, man. Whatever.
Real. What Deuce is saying is that situation like that empowered this woman, in my opinion. This empowered her. It's because of the fact that now you got someone who said that, oh, your civil union got to be respected. Or after we made your civil union valid, we light up the White House in rainbow-colored lights. So now you get these women who are already mad with animosity towards men, and now they feel validated because they had a former president that validated them and said that you're supposed to get the respect. And even if you go out here antagonizing people, messing with them and stuff like that, to the point where somebody get pissed off and hit you with a brick, we still supposed to protect you.
Well, I can understand that.
And real quick, I'm sorry. And like I said, my whole problem is when she got hit, you took our phone.
Right.
You didn't seek to get medical attention.
But
but that's just me, because then now you in the hospital some days later with makeup money, with the crocodile tears, talking about, oh, I don't have the money to all the resources. You got $35,000 in your GoFundMe, but people. And that's what I think Deuce is saying, that people are being empowered by that, and this is where these behavior come from. Yes, he was still would have been gay, but when she wasn't empowered, she knew she had to keep her mouth shut at certain times.
I understand where y'all coming from, but I think it's more, unless you say the so-called gay movement, LGBT thing, empower feminine. I would say more to a feminist side, because you got women that's not even so-called gay. They're still, I guess you could say running buck wild nowadays and thinking they can do, anything just because they're a woman, and just because you a man, you don't supposed to treat them a certain way. I think it's more of a feminist thing, or I'm a woman thing, and women rule the world and all this other kind of stuff. Regardless of your relationship status.
You do have a lot of stuff, especially driven in Hollywood, where they felt like the woman king. You got that movie that came out to where they had all of these women rising up. It apparently was historically inaccurate. I didn't watch it, but they said it was very historically inaccurate. But you had you did have some. So you do have a history of women empowerment, women standing up, doing things that typically wouldn't have been done because it was unheard of. But what we have today is a false narrative of empowerment. Again, yes, the whole gay movement thing did kick off during Obama's presidency. You had it to where a wedding cake planner, Christian wedding cake planner, was taken to court several times just because he stated his beliefs and therefore declined to make a gay wedding cake for.
Yeah, I remember that.
Got all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. There was the same thing with a photographer, still Christian, but they went out and they intentionally created a situation to just be like all eyes on me type of thing. Before she finally had her, I guess, her encounter that she was looking for, she was out there basically doing the same type of thing. She was walking up to random white men and just slapping them. Why? Because you also have society now teaching you that you're toxic if you're man, and then you're even more toxic if you're a white male. So just walking up to somebody randomly on the street, just minding their business, and then going about and twerking it, and then thinking like, oh, he can't touch me anyway. That was I guess a snowball effect. And it's
right.
Unfortunately, you're still going to see stuff like that.
But you think that got something to do with, you think her slapping a man got something to do with sexuality choices, her acting the way she got something to do with sexuality choices more than women choices?
Everyone already knew she was a lesbian. She's got a following. There's a reason why she's continuously doing it, because she got people in her corner. So she's giving them what they would like. So yeah, she feels like she would be untouchable because, again, you have politics today to where they'll be like, they'll instantly run to, whatever the demographic is because of headlines and, the narrative. So, but again, like, we never saw what this guy looked like.
Right.
We don't know anything about him other than he supposedly exists.
Right.
Make a way. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. It's a hypothetical, or just
go ahead.
Question. Who do you think got more power in the world today, in the United States today? Social power. I'll say
okay, there you go.
Black men or gay men?
I can answer that one.
But gay men is white and black.
But okay, let's I'm gonna go back to Deuce. and I get what you say. Yeah, I get what you say. Make Ray is that gay men are white and black, but if the man once you find out he's gay, that supersedes everything else.
And
That supersedes color
stop.
and all.
V-Rock, stop right there. V-Rock, stop right there. Make away knew the answer to that question. He just didn't want to say it. He knew the answer to that question, but he that's what he does. And he know he a dirty dog for that. He know the right answer to the question, but he gonna play crazy like he don't know the right answer to the question. Go ahead.
Well, my thing is about this whole situation getting hit with a brick. I understand what y'all saying about the empowerment of the LGBT movement, or whatever.
ABC.
Yeah. But I'm thinking because you got women out here that's not claiming that and still acting crazy. And still doing, social media stuff. I mean, what, you don't think that's like feminism just because women are, feel like they're, you can't take us down. We got Beyonce, we got Lizzo, we got, what's the other white girl that's running around making a whole bunch of Taylor Swift and making all this, stuff happen for women. And that, you don't need no man. Not necessarily being gay, but just saying you don't need no man to do what you need to do.
No, they don't need no man. I'll say this. They don't need no man. But women don't understand. A lot of women don't understand, first off, how the society got built. Who built the roads?
They ain't thinking about that.
Why are we on the internet right now? Why are we live streaming right now? It's 95% because of men. Now, I'm not saying there aren't women that contributed. There are women that contributed to society. I'm not saying that. But
they made the men's lunch.
I didn't say that. You said that. But men basically built the infrastructure of modern society. And that has been lost. And that's the problem.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with none of that. But see, with some of these women, you're gonna get in a who came first, the chicken or the egg type of thing. They're gonna say, how the man even got here in the first place. Some men gonna say from the sperm, some women gonna say from the womb, and you're gonna be in the circle. You're gonna get lost in the circular conversation.
You got me on that. You got me on that.
But the men are the builders. I don't disagree with that.
We the builders, man. So I mean, like, come on, man. We need each other. We need each other. But
and we do, but see, we get so caught up in the division. We get so caught up in that, and we don't work together now. I watched my mom and dad. They've been married for 68 years, and they worked together to raise 6 kids. And I'm old. I'm old school. And the way things are now, as opposed to how they were then, is falling apart because of the feminist movement. If y'all don't mind, I want to give a little history on it, and then we're going to go back to the brick situation.
Okay.
The feminist movement started from a white woman when the black people stopped being maids in a home, and a white woman, Betty Freeman, I can't remember her name, but Betty was upset that now she got to do dishes. Now she got them back on the floor. Now she got to take care of the kids because she did not have the woman in there doing it for her now. So she said, this is oppressive. This is demeaning to women. So then this movement comes about and it goes downhill from there. And yes, it goes to a point to where women are out here slapping men, trucking, and then now they won't be a victim when they get hit with a brick. But it's a downhill effect because, somebody thought that a woman doing stuff in the home was oppressive.
Yeah, somebody did think that, and I think it's like you say with the feminist stuff.
Yes.
Hold on.
The women gonna say, why can't I go to work?
In Betty Friedman was a feminist. She wrote a book in 1963. The Feminist Mystique gave voice to millions of American women frustrations with their limited gender roles, and helped spark widespread public activism for gender equality.
Exactly. Thank you,
Now,
Deuce.
I want now, this is something that you guys can do in your own time, but I want you to look at and compare the old school feminists from back in the day, the women that marched for the right to vote, the right to drive, and compare them to the feminists today. And it's a whole stark difference because again, the feminists today, what are they? They can't even tell you what a woman is.
Exactly. See, because you make a valid point. What's the truth? You make a valid point to where okay, there's not anything to really fight. Some people want to have a fight when there's no longer a fight there, because see, this is the same thing with a lot of our so-called black activists.
Oh.
Keeping on life support.
That's the problem with a lot of, because see, they still want to fight battles of things that were taking place in the 50s and 60s, but now we're in the 2020s, and these things that they're fighting are no longer valid. And all this is what have happened with some of the feminine movement. Women want to fight things that are no longer valid because there are more opportunity for women. There are women in combat now. There are women who flew as astronauts. There are women who ran networks, so on and so forth. So,
yeah,
what's the fight?
Went to that college. You had that college that had like the first female football player. And
yeah,
my dog knows better than that.
I think that was that Colorado?
All right. So look, check this out.
The school that Deion Sanders is at now.
It's 3 waves of feminism. The first wave of feminism is dealing with property rights and the right to vote. The second wave of feminism is focusing on equality and anti-discrimination. The third wave of feminism, which started in the 1990s as a backlash to the second wave, perceived privilege of white and straight men. So right now, we in the fourth wave of feminism, which is we don't need no man.
Right.
We don't even need no man. We got everything we need.
And that might transition over to what you're talking about with the Obama thing, but I think before they even get to that step, they already made up their mind that they're going to do what they want to do, regardless of what the man talking about.
Man, listen. If we don't get this stuff straight in our country right now, in our world, if we don't vote for certain people,
you gotta vote. You gotta vote values, because I think wholeheartedly, truthfully, and people might take the long way to get to that point, but the whole traditional is rooted in traditionalism. So you literally have there's this liberal woman who was ranting how she could not find a good, strong man. Like she said, all of the good men basically were conservatives. Of course, she refused to be a conservative. I don't know exactly what what she was looking for, but she was saying that basically, all the men that she was coming upon were like betas. They were soft. I broke a nail type of soft, or I dare not offend you because I can't relate to your menstrual cycle or whatever like that. But they literally come to terms, like, again, and like they want to say that they don't need a man that is toxic, that they will be better off without him. But then when the moment comes, when something actually, I have a coworker that his girlfriend's friend is a feminist, and she won't even buy the scrub daddy just because it says daddy.
Right.
Daddy is a male term. So she doesn't even want a scrub daddy in her home. That's how feminist she is. But when she needed something, in this instance, she needed a ceiling fan installed. What did she do? She calls her friend and says, "Hey, do you think your boyfriend can hang the ceiling fan up for me?" But she doesn't need she doesn't need a man. Men are, obsolete type of things, AOL dial-up history. But she needed a ceiling fan installed.
Okay. So y'all like to throw politics and all that stuff. Let's go back to the first case we talked about with this cop and this woman. Now, this has nothing to do with the political realm.
No,
is this a conservative thing? Is this a liberal thing?
That's bad judgment.
It's a wrong thing.
That's a wrong thing. Okay, that's a wrong thing there.
It's a wrong thing.
That's liberal or conservative. That's bad judgment.
People on both left and right mess up. You had conservative Republicans that stepped out on their wives and, got caught, doing drugs and stuff like that. It's bad. Yeah. Regardless of Trump, politics. Trump, so
Trump and Clinton stepped out on their wives. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I mean,
we saw Clinton, we know about the dress.
I did not have sex with that woman.
He said sexual relations.
He said I did not have sexual relationships with that woman.
Mr. Lewinsky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, let's see what you got to show up here. What you got going on with Jesse Lee Peterson, man?
This right here. Hold
on. Beta.
Damn, I ain't playing it. Beta. I can't say it. You can see it.
I heard it a little bit.
I don't know why it ain't playing.
I know that's what he's saying.
Yeah, you know that's what he's saying. Stop screen. But yeah, man, like you got a lot of soft. The little boys ain't boys no more. They don't play outside in the dirt no more. They inside playing video games. Don't get me wrong. I love my games and stuff, but like, it's just different generations, man. Our boys ain't tough like they used to be, as a whole.
No.
So I gotta pick up that brick and that rock wasn't a tough guy?
No. I'm not saying pick up a brick and hit a girl in the face with a brick, but that's
yeah, I won't call that a tough guy.
Oh, okay.
But like Deuce is saying, is that and we have commentators who are telling women to think. We have people that telling women to think like a man.
Well, that's what I was trying to get to. This goes into the
right, and that's pushing more feminism type stuff.
Yes,
but guess who's pushing that? Steve Harvey.
Because let me tell you something now. I'm gonna get back to you, Rush. This might sound like a social, chauvinistic thing I'm about to say. Because I'm on the mindset when it comes to women, they're easier to sell to. Men kind of value things more. I don't need that. That's crap, or whatever. Or I can find it cheaper. When a woman sees something she like that agrees with her mindset or her thought or something she want, she might not ask as many questions as a man. And I mean, all that relationship stuff, women are suckers for that. So Steve Harvey ain't nothing but a ripoff.
Yes.
But some of the women, they lonely. They ain't got no man. They think that's gonna be the key to all that stuff. That ain't nothing but a ripoff. And he couldn't sell that stuff to guys.
Think like a man, act like a woman. Boy, stop, man. Get up out of here, man.
Look. What I was gonna say was, who's to say that old girl wasn't, trying to say, yeah, I can lay bricks, and he tried to toss it to her, and she caught it with her face instead, and then she turned around and got mad at him for not throwing it right. She don't need a man, so she's trying to prove that she can do what a man can do. It's not better, but she failed at it.
Well, yeah. I wish we had more. I wish you had more footage of this actual incident taking place. But I know people don't pull out phones and cameras till after something happened. Now this is some kind of stationary cameras already around in the area. Because
CCTV.
For her face not to be cut up anyway, just swollen.
It wasn't it's swollen, but it's not with lacerations where like the brick actually smacked her in the face. It should be some kind of cut or something, a laceration.
But what did we see in the hospital footage?
The hospital footage?
All thing I seen was running makeup.
I think it's a hoax. I don't believe none of that shit. I'm sorry.
Like I said, where did the sling come from?
Right.
She had a sling on.
Exactly.
And she got $40,000 from the GoFundMe, man. It's a scam, man. Like, look, if you can't see through the matrix, I don't know what to tell you.
What is she at? Is she 30, 40, or 50,000? Feel like we.
Oh, it was at like 37,000, something like that. Almost 40,000. It's gonna be like $100,000 before it's over.
Yeah, almost like 40.
It's gonna be a quick hundo before it's over with.
I wonder how long the campaign goes on for.
It's only been up there for a couple of days. Like, she done made that in about 3-4 days. So imagine what it's gonna be in a month.
I mean, we know how things can happen. You know, things can blow up for a little bit, and then somebody else comes and steals the spotlight, and then nobody remembers the girl that met the brick.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's what happened. Like I said, until when I guess her swelling go down, she gonna come back out on social media with another story.
Yeah,
I can almost guarantee that.
What doesn't correlate to the story?
Also, I want to go back to something when What's the Truth was saying, like, you know, the woman king, how inaccurate that movie was. It is another show that comes on that I don't watch. The title alone bothers me. All the Queen Men.
What this on? Netflix?
I think that's on BET. That's what's his name show? Medea show.
Yeah, I think I heard that title. I haven't never watched it though, but I think
I started watching BET.
Yeah, that's a Tyler Perry show. And I'm like you, dudes. I haven't watched BET and I don't know how long, and I don't have any desire to. Okay, but now, you know, with this, still I want to stay on the woman with the brick.
Yeah.
She is just all out of circuit to me. She is all out of whack. And she'll do whatever she's big and bad enough to do. But now once she get hit with a brick, she becomes a victim.
Right. They say she been in the street slapping people.
Yes.
Let me tell you what that's called. Let me tell you what the street term is called.
What?
It's called being out of pocket.
That's it. Out of pocket. She most definitely is that. And it just gets me that I'm like real Make-A-Ray. No woman deserves to be, you know, hit or whatever, but at the same time, don't put yourself in harm's way.
Why was she in that situation in the first place?
Exactly.
I'm saying we don't know, but the way she carries her, like I said, it don't warrant nobody getting hit physically when you just, you know, verbally talking to them. But you gotta understand that some people don't care about that.
Yeah.
So
that means she can't care about getting hit in the face with a brick.
Well,
so
I'm pretty sure whatever kind of way she turned down this man, or when this man tried to holler at her, I'm pretty sure she put him on a public stage wherever they was at. He probably could have came up to her in a nice way. Hey, how you doing? I like you, or whatever. And she probably got loud and made everybody know. And she probably embarrassed him.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: why hasn't this man come out? The man,
because he would be a suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
Or he doesn't exist.
Yeah, all that.
I call capital caps, CAP cap, big caps on all this. So it's a money grab. Hey, she done got 40 bands off of it. I mean, she done went viral. What more else does she want? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see where it goes.
Hey, I want to talk about Mr. Steve Harvey next.
All right. Well, can you hold that for another show?
That's what I'm talking about next.
Yeah.
On the next show.
I do too. I really want to talk about him.
Mr.
I really
Harvey.
do, because this is a guy that. Right. This is the guy. I mean, he said something not long ago. Oh, my bad. I will save it, Deuce. I'll save it.
Let's save it.
Okay, well, if not tomorrow, definitely Friday. I'll let you know. I keep it up, and I'll make it post it up and get it scheduled so people can come and see that.
But anybody got anything else? Go ahead.
Anybody got anything else? I think we're gonna wrap this one on up.
I don't have anything. I was late to the discussion, but As always, I enjoyed the discussion.
Yeah, we appreciate you having you. Appreciate coming on up.
Rush is true.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's always a good time for a conversation, no matter how ridiculous and crazy it may be.
Yeah, it's.
You think you might come through for the Steve Harvey conversation?
Oh, I always got something for a conversation.
It
can be sports. It can be sports. It can be how fast the grass grows, and it can be weather. Don't worry.
We ain't trying to talk about no grass growing now. Come on now.
Hey, look now. Look, I'm happy I finally got grass in my yard. All right.
All right. I got you. I'm tracking.
All right, Deuce, what you got?
Hey man, like, subscribe, share, hit the cash out, and hey, we on to another one.
Right. All right, and I appreciate everybody for coming up. And let me see if we got any more comments. All right, no, so it looks like that's about it. So tonight was pretty laid back. It wasn't too much going on. Just talk about these women, this incident with these two women, and we'll be back with the Steve Harvey one. And we appreciate everybody for coming up. And catch us on.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I come up with anything. I'll send it your way. You might find it interesting.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna have a whole stack of topic on Mr. Harvey.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Cause I got stuff to say about him too.
Yeah, he's a buck dancing, Bojangles. Go ahead.
Yeah, we gonna that's gonna be a good show right there.
That's gonna be a real yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
All right, till next time.
All right. Make sure you comment, you like, and you subscribe to the show. And we're going to catch you on the next one. We appreciate you tuning in. If you're on the replay, leave a comment on that. Let me know your thoughts, and we're going to be back. We appreciate it.